Calls for justice in the death of Adriana Younge continue to echo across Guyana as public demands for a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding her death intensify. At his weekly press conference Thursday, Vice President Jagdeo specifically took aim at Dexter Todd, the attorney representing the Younge's family, who recently described her death as a homicide in a social media post.
A lawyer, a mediocre lawyer at best, not a prominent lawyer, suddenly can pronounce that the death is a result of a homicide without any investigation, without any I can't imagine that, and people would allow themselves to believe this stupidity, because they are looking for something to hang on to. And why are they looking to polarize our people? Because they cannot go to the electorate with achievements or plans. They're not going to talk about jobs for people in the future, or whether you would own a car or you're going to own a house, which we are talking about. We want people to own things, to have a better education, to have a better health care.
According to Jagdeo, unfortunately, some politicians are using Younge's death for political mileage.
The president promised a thorough investigation. We brought in the pathologists, their own pathologists, prominent person, all concluded the same thing. They were witnessed by their lawyer and the doctor. And then they turned, because the family lawyer and the family doctor came out and spoke professionally about what took place there. They turned on them because they are looking, and these are the trolls and the PNC people. That's all they're looking for. You can say nothing that will satisfy them. Not a single thing would we able to do. You can bring anybody in the world, 100,000 persons, to investigate the matter. And if they conclude, if they don't have a conclusion that they want to hear to polarize the country, they would not believe. This is what's turning into a fiasco, and dishonoring this child, using her politically. Now, we all were concerned about it as a country, every one of us. That's why we took no other child or any other death has been investigated at this manner, like in the autopsy, from the autopsy perspective, ever in the history of our country, because we wanted to get to the truth. And now you saw there would be another person will join the team from the RCMP, will join the investigation team. The Ministry of Home Affairs announced that today from Canada will join the investigation team. If you look at the CV of the person, experience in this matter, an investigation, and we hope that we'll find the truth, whether it was through negligence that this child died or foul play. That's all we are looking for. That's what we want, so that we can bring this matter to a closure and do justice to the child and her parents.
Younge vanished during a family outing at the Doubleday Hotel in Tushan on the east bank of Essequibo. Despite extensive searches of the hotel and its swimming pool, the child remained missing until her body surfaced in the same pool nearly 20 hours later, to the shock and anger of her family and residents. An autopsy conducted by 3 independent pathologists concluded that Younge died from drowning, though questions remain about how her body went undetected for such a long period in a pool that had already been searched.